Hello, in this video we're going to be breaking down how to create a rap persona for yourself because a subscriber requested it, and also I find this subject very interesting. There's so many intricacies involved in this, but I'm going to be breaking down the main points that I think make the most difference. So the first is to identify your target audience and then make music that's catered towards them. So identify the kind of sound that they like, the kind of buzzwords that they use, the kind of style of instrumentals that they like hearing that are most popular with that target audience, and then flow patterns on top of those instrumentals that they really like, that are most used, that are most popular, the kind of style of dressing, the kind of slang words that they use, etc. So you identify all of that and then you act accordingly in order to target that group of people, that particular niche. So for example, if you're making music that's geared towards roadman, gangster types, drug dealers, stuff like that, you might pick like a trap instrumental, you might pick a drill instrumental, you might pick a trappish hip hop, new school rap instrumental, or even if you're picking a grime beat, the type of subjects you might talk about over those kind of beats are weighing up drugs, getting rushed by ops or rushing your ops, hanging out on the block, watching your back, being vigilant of police all the time, pulling girls. Those are the kind of subjects that you might touch on because it will resonate with that kind of target audience. There's so many angles you can attack this. So your homework would be, like, if you're a rap or a grime listener, every time you're listening to that kind of genre, try to identify this rapper's target audience by what they're talking about. So who do you think they're targeting? Who do you think their music is geared towards, right? This is really important because not only does it make it easier for you to create a rap gimmick, but it makes it easier for you to ignore all other voices. If your target audience likes the music, doesn't matter what this person's saying, because no matter what, you're always going to have people criticizing your music, but you know who your music is geared towards. And if those people like it and they're coming in to listen, then you're golden. So if creating a rap gimmick or persona is something that you want to do, here's a few questions that are really helpful to ask yourself in order to create this. So the first question is, what do people come to your music for, or what can people come to your music for? So if you were to flip the question yourself, you'd ask, what do people come to my music for? Is it humor? Is it out of this world storytelling? Is it witty wordplay, bars that get people excited? Do they relate to your story, your life experience somehow? Is it party vibes? Do you get them to feel a certain way, and is that why they keep coming back? Because people are emotional tourists, and through music you can begin to satisfy that emotional tourism, which brings us on to the next question. What emotional need do you satisfy in your listeners, if any? And then a really important question that you can ask yourself that might help you come up with a rap gimmick is, what do you find the easiest to write about? Is it your own life experience, money, violence, sex, party vibes, or is it just witty bars like MCing that gets people excited? A good way to find this out is to put on an instrumental that you really like, the type of instrumental that you would wheel over 1,000 times, replay, wheel it over 1,000 times and still not get bored. That type of beat that you really vibe with, and then begin writing. And then when you're writing, try to see what path of least resistance your brain takes, what comes easiest, what's so effortless to write about, and then whatever that is, that's probably what you should center your gimmick around, because you can always write about it. It's something that's easy for you to do. Another thing that can be helpful to ask yourself is, what are you doing most of the time? What are you thinking about? What are you always planning? What are your interests? What kind of rappers do you listen to? What kind of lifestyle do you lead or promote, right? And this one can help you decide also what kind of path to take, because obviously there's a lot of rappers out there that want to be real. So they're like, yeah, fuck fake rappers, man, I don't do that, I'm a real rapper. But even those kind of rappers, what you find, let's say it's a gangster type rapper, what you find is that there's no rich rapper out there that's out on the road selling drugs and bumping into ops every other day. This might have been something that was a part of their lives back in the day, or maybe it happens every now and then they'll rap about it. And what they'll do is they'll exaggerate, because their normal day-to-day life is not like that. So if you're someone that feels their life is too boring, you just play video games all day or hang out with mates all day, so you haven't got really much to rap about, you can take the route of looking at what you're interested in, what happens in the lives of others around you, others that you know, and then create music that have stories and morals to those stories, such as I don't know, documentaries that were highlighting the dangers of like post-Cold Wars, and there was a moral behind that. You could do something similar with your music, and there's plenty of songs that are great outside of rap and in rap where the writer himself is telling a story that's not happened to them, but they're telling it so well it creates a great song and creates a great moral. So there's two paths you can take and be a real rapper, or you can take a gimmick that has nothing to do with the real you in real life and then apply that. But basically, these are the basics of finding yourself a rap gimmick, a rap persona. I hope this gives you a base to start. Try these things out. You find out what path is best for you. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like it. It helps the algorithm out. If you're a subscriber, thank you very much for being here. It won't be possible without you. I'm going to be dropping an ebook, a PDF that is geared towards beginners, just helping you get better at rap a lot quicker. It's going to have a basic plan that you can follow that will completely transform your style and the way you rap in 90 days and help you get a grasp over all the techniques in a much simpler way. If that's something you're interested in, check out the description of this video. And with all this being said, I'll see you in the next one.